Hello everyone, I am Dr. Hema Prabha from the Department of Food Processing and Preservation Technology, Faculty of Engineering, Avinashlingam University, Coimbatore. In today's topic, we are going to deal about antimicrobial packaging. When we talk about antimicrobial packaging, it is a next generation food packaging. Packaging materials incorporated with antimicrobial properties are innovative. Antimicrobial packaging materials have to extend the lag period of microorganisms and reduce the growth rate to prolong the shelf life and maintain the food safety. The selection of an antimicrobial agent depends on its activity against a target microorganism. The growth of potential microorganisms that can spoil food is predictable due to the food product characteristics such as pH, water activity, composition, as well as the storage conditions. The direct incorporation of additives in packaging films is a convenient methodology by which antimicrobial activity can be achieved. Active packaging materials equipped with antimicrobials have been developed in order to increase the shelf life of food products and to reduce a potential microbial risk. Especially in the last 10 years, there has been a lot of research done to develop new films with antimicrobial properties. Let us look into the objectives. After going through the session, you will be able to substantiate on the various types of antimicrobial agents, deduce the principle underlying antimicrobial packaging. Let us look into the principle of antimicrobial packaging. Antimicrobial packaging has been touted as a major focus in the next generation of active packaging. Antimicrobial packaging is the packaging system that is able to kill or inhibit spoilage and pathogenic microorganisms that are contaminating the foods. The new antimicrobial function can be achieved by adding antimicrobial agents in the packaging system and or using antimicrobial polymers that satisfy conventional packaging requirements. When the packaging system acquires antimicrobial activity, the packaging system or the material limits or prevents the microbial growth by extending the lag period and reducing the growth rate or decreases the live counts of microorganisms. Antimicrobial packaging can extend the food shelf life, thus improving the quality of the food. Let us see about the uses of many additives or food components into packaging films. They are the way of improving the food shelf life and that have been considered for research by several researchers in order to help food preservation. Research studies have revealed that several edible films and coatings can effectively serve as a carrier for antimicrobial compounds and promote the quality and safety of food products by inhibiting the growth of microorganisms. The incorporation of active agents into polymeric systems results in a variety of release profiles with different stages. In some cases, the additive release has been described as a simple matrix diffusion process with degradation occurring at a later stage. This is termed as post-active substance release. Furthermore, the diffusion of antimicrobials from the film depends on the size, shape, whether it is linear, branched or cyclic, and the polarity of the diffusing molecule as well as the chemical structure of the film and the degree of molecular cross-linking. The different interactions between the polymer matrix and the antimicrobial agent can lead to various degrees of inhibition against pathogens. It should be noted that the antimicrobial activity also depends on the type of the active compound, its concentration and the microorganism species. Therefore, the objectives of an antimicrobial packaging system are safety, assurance, quality maintenance and shelf life extension of foods. Nowadays, food security is gaining a lot of significance and antimicrobial packaging play an important role in food security assurance. The mechanism of action of antimicrobial agents are very important, which will be discussed now. Antimicrobial functions which are achieved by adding antimicrobial agents in the packaging system or using antimicrobial polymeric materials show generally three types of modes. First one is the release mode, second is the absorption mode, third one is the immobilization mode. Release type allows the migration of antimicrobial agents into foods or headspace inside packages and inhibits the growth of microorganisms. The antimicrobial agents can be either a solute or a gas. However, solute antimicrobial agents cannot migrate through air gaps or over the space between the package and the food product, whereas the gaseous antimicrobial agents can penetrate through any space. Absorption mode of antimicrobial system removes essential factors of microbial growth from the food systems and inhibits the growth of microorganisms. For example, the oxygen absorbing system can prevent the growth of molds inside the packages. Immobilization system does not release antimicrobial agents but suppresses the growth of microorganisms at the contact surface. Immobilization systems may be less effective in the case of solid foods compared to the liquid foods because there is less possibility for contact between the antimicrobial package and the whole food products. In general, some cell characteristics can suggest possible sites of action of an antimicrobial agent. A microbial cell contains enzymes responsible for many metabolic processes. A semi-permeable membrane, that is, the cytoplasmic membrane, which maintains the integrity of the cellular contents, selectively controlling the transport of substances between the cell and its surroundings, in addition to being the site of some enzymatic reactions. The cell wall provides protection to the bacteria participating in certain physiological processes. Damage to any of these levels can initiate changes that lead to the death of the cell, as indicated in the picture. Let us discuss about the types of antimicrobial agents. There are many antimicrobial agents that exist and are widely used. To be able to use antimicrobial agents in the foods, pharmaceuticals and cosmetic products, the industry must follow the guidelines and regulations of the country that they are going to use them in. For example, FDA or EPA in the United States, this implies that new antimicrobial packaging materials may be developed using only agents which are approved by the authorization agencies as examples of FDA approved or notified to use within the concentration limits for food safety enhancement or preservation. Various antimicrobial agents may be incorporated in the packaging system, which are plant extracts, essential oils, chemical antimicrobials, antioxidants, nanometals, biotechnology products, antimicrobial polymers, natural antimicrobials, and gases. Chemical antimicrobial agents are the most common substances used in the industry. They include organic acids, fungicides, alcohols, and antibiotics. The next category are the plant extracts. For thousands of years, natural products have been used in traditional medicine all over the world and predate the introduction of antibiotics and other modern drugs. Plants are rich in a wide variety of secondary metabolites such as tannins, alkaloids, flavonoids, etc., which have been found in vitro to have antimicrobial properties. Many plants have been found to cure urinary tract infections gastrointestinal disorders, respiratory diseases, and cutaneous infections. Dietary herbs and spices have been traditionally used as food additives throughout the world, not only to improve the sensory characteristics of foods, but also to extend their shelf life by reducing or eliminating the survival of pathogenic bacteria. Many herbs and spice extracts possess antimicrobial activity against a range of bacteria, fungi, yeast and molds. Wormwood, sage, lemon balm and aloe vera are also used as antimicrobial plant extracts. Treatment with hydrosol of thyme, black cumin, sage, rosemary and bay leaf reduces contamination of Salmonella typhimurium and E. coli in apples and carrots. Combination of different plant extracts shows better preservative effects on meat, as rosemary extracts and dry powders of orange and lemon applied to beef meatballs were found to be effective in controlling bacterial spoilage during 12-day storage period at 8 degrees Celsius. Turmeric, a tropical herb of Gingiberaceae family, is used in Indian cuisine mainly for its coloring and flavoring characteristics, and curcumin is the active constituent of turmeric responsible for its preservative action. Extracts of cinnamon bark and fruit and cinnamon oil have been reported to possess antimicrobial, antioxidant and antimutagenic activities. Essential oils are mixtures of natural volatile compounds deriving from plant secondary metabolism, mainly monoterpenes, sesquiterpenes and their oxygenated derivatives like alcohols, aldehydes, esters, ethers, ketones, phenols and oxides. They can be obtained by expression, fermentation or extraction, but the method of steam distillation is the most commonly used for commercial production. Essential oils have been shown to possess antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, insecticidal and antioxidant properties. Currently, about 300 essential oils of approximately 3000 are commercially important, especially for the pharmaceutical, agronomic, food, sanitary, cosmetic and perfume industries. Essential oils and their components are naturally occurring and are gaining increasing interest because of their relatively safe status, their wide acceptance by consumers, their safety for environment and low risk for pathogens to develop resistance to chemical components mixing due to the diversity of mechanisms of action. The most interesting area of application for essential oils consists of their incorporation directly into the packaging material, coated onto polymer surface or immobilized to polymers, resulting in an antimicrobial packaging which inhibits increasing or decreasing numbers of the more serious foodborne pathogens. The next class are the chemical antimicrobials. Chemical antimicrobial agents are the most common substances used in the industry. They include organic acids, fungicides, alcohols and antibiotics. Organic acids such as benzoic acids, parabens, sorbates, sorbic acid, propionic acid, acetic acid, lactic acid, medium-sized fatty acids and their mixture possess strong antimicrobial activity and have been used as food preservatives, food contact substances and food contact material sanitizers. Benomyl and imizalil had been incorporated in plastic films and demonstrated antifungal activity. Ethanol has strong antibacterial and antifungal activity. However, it is not sufficient to prevent the growth of yeast. The next category are the antioxidants, which include organic acids such as benzoic acids, parabens, sorbates, sorbic acid, propionic acid, acetic acid, lactic acid, medium-sized fatty acids, and their mixture possessing strong antimicrobial activity and have been used as food preservatives, food contact substances, and food contact material sanitizers. Food-grade chemical antioxidants could be incorporated into packaging materials to create an anaerobic atmosphere inside packages and eventually protect the food against aerobic spoilage. Since the package did not contain oxygen, the partial pressure difference of oxygen is formed between the outside and the inside of the packaging materials. Therefore, in order to maintain the low concentration of oxygen inside the package, the packaging system requires high oxygen barrier materials such as EVOH, PVDC or aluminum foil that prevent the permeation of oxygen. Besides the antioxidants, a multi-ingredient oxygen scavenging system such as commercial oxygen absorbing sachets can be used to reduce oxygen concentration inside the package. The next important category are the nanometals. Nanotechnology is one of the most active research areas in modern material science and can be termed as the synthesis, characterization, exploration and application of nano-sized particles from 1 to 100 nanometer size. The focus towards nanotechnology and the potential of forming bio-nanocomposites by the incorporation of nano-sized reinforcing fillers in bio-based polymers is widely predicted. Nanoparticles can dissolve faster in a given solution volume as compared with larger particles, releasing therefore a higher amount of metal ions. Based on the presence of metal ion, nanoparticles should present stronger antimicrobial effects than either microparticles or metal surfaces. There are three methods of synthesis of metallic nanoparticles, which are the chemical method, the physical method, and the biological method. The chemical approach includes chemical reduction, electrochemical reduction technique, photochemical reduction, etc. The biological synthesis of nanomaterials can solve the environmental challenges like solar energy conservation, agricultural production, catalysis, electronic and optics. Biological synthesis utilizes naturally occupying reducing agent such as plant extract, microorganisms, enzymes, polysaccharides, which are the simplest and viable, and also which is an alternative to the complex and toxic chemical processes. New functional groups can be introduced into the packaging material either through chemical derivations like etherification, esterification, cross-linking or grafting, or decomposition reactions such as acid or enzymatic hydrolysis and oxidation. Metals can be extremely toxic to most bacteria and yeast at exceptionally low concentrations. Because of this biocide activity, some particular metals have been used as antimicrobial agents since ancient times. The effect of an electric field on the antibacterial activity of silver nanorods against E. coli bacteria was found that the grown silver nanorods show strong and fast antibacterial activity. The growth rates of bacteria with control and zinc oxide loaded film indicated that there is an appreciable growth rate of bacteria in the control set, while the growth rate is suppressed appreciable in the solution containing zinc oxide loaded film. Both of these experiments reveal that nano zinc oxide has great potential to be used in edible films as antimicrobial agents. Let us discuss about the other antimicrobial agents which are existing. Various bacteriocins that are produced by microorganisms also inhibit the growth of spoilage and pathogenic microorganisms. These fermentation products include nisin, lactazins, pediosins, dilococin and propionisin. These biologically active peptides possess strong antibacterial properties against various bacteria. Other non-peptide fermentation products such as reuterin also demonstrate antimicrobial activity. Besides, the above food grade bacteriocins and other bacteriocins would be utilized for the development of antimicrobial packaging systems. Some synthetic or natural polymers also possess antimicrobial activity. Ultraviolet or excimer laser irradiation can excite the structure of nylon and create antimicrobial activity. Among natural polymers, chitosans and chitin derivatives exhibit antimicrobial activity. Short or medium sized chitosans possess quite good antimicrobial activity. Chitosan has been approved as a food ingredient from FDA recently. Therefore, the use of chitosan for new product development as well as a natural antimicrobial agent would become more popular. Gaseous antimicrobials have some benefits compared to the solid or solute types of chemical antimicrobial agents. They can be vaporized and penetrated into any airspace inside packages that cannot be reached by non-gaseous antimicrobial agents. An ethanol sachet is one good example of gaseous antimicrobial system. We shall discuss about the components of an antimicrobial system. Antimicrobial agents can be incorporated into a packaging system through simple blending with packaging materials, immobilization or coating differently depending on the characteristics of packaging system, antimicrobial agent and the food. The blended antimicrobial agents can migrate from packaging materials to foods while the immobilized agent cannot migrate. The coating process can produce an antimicrobial packaging system. Overcoating on the prepackaged products or edible coating on the food itself can produce an extra physical barrier layer that can also contain antimicrobial agent. The antimicrobial agent in the overcoating material has to penetrate through the inner line to reach the food surface to be effective. An edible coating system has various benefits due to its edibility, biodegradability and simplicity as depicted in the picture. We shall look into the factors influencing the effectiveness of an antimicrobial packaging. Various factors influence the effective functioning of an antimicrobial packaging. They include the type of antimicrobial agent, incorporation methods, type of packaging material and the type of microorganism, the intensity of antimicrobial agents, inhibition activity of antimicrobials, rate of migration of antimicrobial agents, solubility of the agents, concentration of the agent, the storage conditions, the film casting method, the integrity of the films and finally the government regulations. All these factors contribute significantly for efficient functioning of an antimicrobial system. Therefore, selection of an antimicrobial system depends on critical consideration of all these factors. Apart from these factors, the technology behind release of the antimicrobial agent, that is, whether it is a delayed release or controlled release, that is also dependent on the chemical nature of the antimicrobial agent and the characteristics of food products such as pH, water activity, compositions and storage temperature. Another important factor is the target microorganism against which the antimicrobial agent has to work to preserve the food. The antimicrobial agent has to be selected by the inhibition activity of the agent against the targeted potential microorganisms in the environmental conditions of the packaged food. Since every antimicrobial agent has specific inhibition activity against each microorganism. A well-defined knowledge on growth kinetics of microorganisms is definitely required so that the rate of migration is controlled to extend the shelf life of the packaged foods. Let us conclude this session by looking back into whatever we have discussed. Antimicrobial mechanisms vary depend on the type of the antimicrobial agent that is used. Therefore, the mixture of antimicrobial agents can increase the antimicrobial activity through synergic mechanisms when they do not have any interference mechanisms. Thus, the optimization study on the combination of various antimicrobials and studies related to their innate characteristics will extend the antimicrobial activity of the mixture and maximize the efficacy and the safety of the antimicrobial packaging system and extend the shelf life of the foods. Thank you.